we are feeling pain right now. Shiba Inu is feeling some pain. It's feeling that squeeze that the market is putting on. No, I'm only smiling to keep from crying, guys. No, I'm just kidding. These types of corrections, these pullbacks, they do happen. All right. It is written. I don't want to say it's written in the code, but it's important that the market does experience this. This is really going to show us how strong the market is. And there's a key thing to remember during this time. All right. You want to make sure that you're playing the same game as everybody else. There are those out there right now that are playing chess, the big whales. They're trying to scare the market. And the key point is make sure that you're not playing go fish while they're playing chess. Okay. Right now, Shiba Inu came down. It touched the support level that we talked about, that 4010. It didn't like it. It rebounded slightly. Now we're still sitting pretty close to that range, and that's okay. We can kind of hang out right here while BTC tries to figure out what it's doing. Now, BTC is trying to get some direction. It's actually sitting around 27.2. It's held this for actually a little bit of time here. I'd say about 12 hours. And actually, hey, we just flipped green, but we just flipped red again. Okay. But right now, BTC down about 2.5% on the day. I think going into this weekend, I think we're going to stay kind of flat. BTC is probably going to float around 27K. We may not get much direction, but do be aware. There are going to be shorts that try to step in this weekend and move the market down further. Now, it took a lot to get down to this point. I hope that BTC longs have not over leveraged themselves. Okay. Hopefully they're not playing the leverage game, because that's what got us down to this level in the first place. So don't get stuck doing that. As always, it's not financial advice. So you can do what you want, but I've charted out two ways that I think BTC could move here, right? We could either flip around, go back to the upside, kind of like we saw on the USDC DPEG down here. We obviously had that big drop, and then BTC didn't stick around that level very long. It just shot right back up, created new highs. It retested, obviously, the high that we had seen for the year right around in here for a few days, and then it just shot back up. Okay, that's a way that I see things could possibly go. There's still a lot of strength in this market, believe it or not. BTC Fear Greed Index is sitting around 50 right now, around a neutral rating, but everything is still just kind of relaxed, right? If you look at where the volume is in the market right here, you can see volume has actually been pretty low compared to where it was at the start of March. So this is essentially a low volume pullback. That's actually kind of a bullish move. So I could also see us going to the downside if for whatever reason the shorts do get a hold of the market and liquidate a bunch of longs again. We could go down. We could test this 24K. Now, how that relates to Shiba Inu is Shiba Inu could end up adding another zero, right? We don't want to see it do that, but realistically, it could. Now, if it does, it may not for very long. It does not like that level. And I would argue that Shiba Inu has actually stayed in this channel for a very long time, while BTC has been both down and up. All right. It has not wanted to be below 4 zeros. So make sure you're playing the right game. Make sure you're paying attention to this stuff. Obviously, this weekend is going to be a telltale sign of what direction we may move, but just know that there are lots of great things still coming in the ecosystem that we talk about a ton, obviously, but just go enjoy the weekend. Have a good time, spend time with the ones that you love, because that's the most important thing. But just be prepared. Let's hit this next week running and just crush it, right? Appreciate you guys as always. Definitely show your support below if you guys haven't already. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic start to your weekend, and I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Take care.